Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
But when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab near the sticks. It's Beebe. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start to this big playoff game.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
A solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each.
It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Beebe. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Canes lining up here on first and 10. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Split backfield here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Gaudet. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Penn State, as they get on the board here in this. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers, not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. seem able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defensive end is just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack by the defense?
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Gaudet. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he drops back in the gun. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Handoff to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Gaudet. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead to 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks into open space. That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is caught. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Gaudet. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Beebe. Down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He can go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a...
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape the pass rush there, brought down for a short loss.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Dropping back, it's Gaudet. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gives it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back at the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Defensive score. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Gaudet. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
On the run, he's looking deep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Cage will kick this away to get the second half going.
Miami, 17.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Back behind the quarterback line in a pistol. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Gaudet. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped. Short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running play called on third and short. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Movement here from the tight end. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really... Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. A quick juke to get free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that catch is hauled in. You can't stop him. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Canes line it up with 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Miami, 24.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Handing off on the draw play. And test the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to pass. It's Gaudet. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes the grab on the move. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it.